So many people struggle with the matching the shade of composite with the shade of the tooth. Look at in this case the shade of both the incisors. This is all composite, which is done very poorly, is not matched with the lateral incisors. Look, you can differentiate in between them. Again, another case, in this case also, look at the shade of the composite, which is totally different than the shade of the tooth. Even I will show you the third case. In this case also, you can see the shade of composite is not matching with the shade of the tooth. So what are the factors that affects the shade matching? There are so many factors which affects the composite shade matching, and there are so many techniques also which we use in our clinic to match the shade of composite and the shade of the tooth. To study them or to learn them in the detail, you have to come for my course, which we are launching soon. It will be one-to-one course of composite, but today I am going to share with you a very important shade guiding technique which we generally use and which is very reliable. You can see the results. This is the case which I have posted on the Instagram recently on my account. You can appreciate the shade match perfectly with the tooth. The shade is perfectly merging with the original texture, or you will say the original shade of the enamel. So how we do it? The technique itself is known as the button technique. So what you have to do, you have to take 2 or 3 shades which are near to your tooth. Okay, so in this case I wanted to match my central incisors composite shade with the laterals shade. So I took 2 to 3 composite shades, take the material and just put it on the clean surface of the teeth, which is not prepared, not aged. Put it and cure it for 20 seconds, and you can appreciate the shade which will go with your tooth. You can appreciate the shade which will match perfectly. So here you can differentiate. You can take a HD photograph and then compare it, or you can compare it with your bare eyes also. So this is the technique which I usually use in my practice. I hope this video is helpful for you. Do follow my Instagram page, and as I already said, we are launching one-to-one composite course in which I will share all my tricks and tips about direct composite anterior restorations. So if you are interested, do DM me. Thank you so much.